Yo, 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 what's poppin'? I'm back. What's up, y'all? All right, it's Friday. I'm sure y'all got jobs and y'all had shit to do. I know I did. However, I did it today. So, yeah, we got a few things to talk about today. A few things. I'm gonna let some folks get on up in here, Mick, before we get started.
That's what's
Mickey,
up.
how was your day today?
I can't complain.
You don't do no good, no way do it.
Nah, I ain't gonna
Folks get up
do
in
nothing.
here,
Up in here.
see what y'all got going on. Move this out the way. All right. Mick, what's up?
Oh, no, just sitting back, ready to start creating some new stuff.
Yes, sir.
Keep it going.
Absolutely, as we should.
Since election over with, a couple people thought it was probably over.
Yeah, you think so?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know why though. Like that wasn't the motivation for this at all, though, right?
Nah, I didn't think it was.
Yeah.
To
So
be honest.
we'll see. So first, okay. First, I want to say, Mick, type this in for me. I want to say Happy Veterans Day to all who have served and continue to serve and dedicated themselves and their services to us to support us and to defend us. Happy Veterans Day. Thank you, thank you, thank you all for your service. A special shout out and thank you go to my both of my grandfathers that were in the army and to my father who was a Marine. Special shout out to all of you all who are family and friends that are veterans. So happy Veterans Day to you all. That's first. Second, I want to say Wakanda for motherfucking ever. Y'all going to see the movie? Y'all see I'm ready? Y'all see Wakanda forever. Wakanda forever. Today's the day, y'all. Today is the day. Y'all get out there and show some love and go see it. I hope y'all don't think like this is like don't have too high of an expectation for it because I really think this was a salute to Chadwick Boseman. But hey, who am I? So since the last time to this time, I've been checking my lip every morning in the mirror to see if I got my to see if I got my entry into Wakanda. I'm in the mirror like this every morning. I ain't got it. I don't know what's going on, but I'm ready to go to Wakanda, especially after this election. I'm ready to go to Wakanda. Hmm.
Ready to hit Wakanda, you ready to get up out of here?
I'm ready to go to Wakanda at this point. Yeah, but no, seriously though, y'all. Happy Veterans Day to everyone, and happy Veterans Day out to any of you who are watching and your families that are veterans that have served and are still serving. Again, thank you for your service. But y'all get out and watch the movie, right? I got my Black Panther shirt on, my Wakanda shirt, because that's how I'm feeling. I'm feeling real Black Panther. I got on my grapes. I pulled them off the closet. So anyway, we're gonna get started. Let's get started. First of all, did y'all watch the thank you from Dr. Karen Weaver? It was so sweet. I loved it. Um, I just want to say to her, thank you. Thank you for continuing to fight. Thank you for continuing to be out there doing the work. Um, thank you for just being who you are. I don't care how many people think otherwise and do otherwise. I know different and I know her differently. And I am so appreciative of her. And I thank her for even loving this city and even loving the people that are in it. So shout out to Karen Weaver. Love her. All right. So now that I got that all out of the way, Mick,
Let's talk.
let's talk. So, have you all heard and or seen? Hold on, let me get it up. In the news today, out of all of this election stuff and all of these things that have been going on and all of these things, they swept some stuff right up under the rug so that we didn't know and we didn't see. And I'm gonna read you the title. The title says Appeals Court Snyder, ex state aide, not forced to testify in the Flint water trial. What kind of shit is that? So it says former Michigan Governor Rick Snyder One of his former top key aides and others won legal victory Tuesday when a federal appeals court panel ruled they won't have to testify in a trial related to the Flint water crisis.
Mm.
The 2-1 decision by the Sixth Circuit U.S. Court of Appeals centered on depositions given by Snyder's ex aide, Rich Baird, former Flint emergency managers Darnell Early and Gerald Ambrose, as well as former Flint Public Works supervisor Howard Croft in 2020, ahead of a federal civil lawsuit trial in which four young plaintiffs are suing engineering firms that contracted with the city. They didn't invoke their Fifth Amendment right against self incrimination in the depositions, which were taken before unsealed indictments against them were revealed by Michigan Attorney General Dana Nessel's office in January 2021. What you think about that, Nick?
Mm. Well, that's what we get. That's what I mean. That's what you signed up for. I didn't think they was gonna like Snyder up. To be honest with
I didn't either, but we just don't. I think we are so hell bent on looking at the little shiny stuff that we're not looking at the bigger picture and the things that we shouldn't be letting slide. Because there's no way that we should not have known about this and this shouldn't be in the news. It's
you.
not in the news. Have you seen that anywhere, Nick?
No, I mean, I'm gonna just say this. This is what we get because we was all caught up. That's just even like I forgot what bill. Did you see Darius live?
I didn't.
When Darius was talking about, I forgot what bill it was when he was saying, if I'm not mistaken, he was saying what a 14-year-old if slept with a 40-year-old, if she says consent, there's no,
If a 14-year-old slept
slept
with
with
a
a
40-year-old,
40-year-old,
but the
but
14-year-old said, "Yeah, I said it was okay," is fair exchange,
it's
no
fair
robbery.
exchange if I'm not tripping, if I'm not mistaken. Brother
And
Darius,
what is this bill?
I forgot. That's why I'm gonna get with Brother Darius and see or something and bring them on. But I'm just saying these the type of things that's going on. That's like what we was caught up in the nonsense. I think and they let that slide. But you gotta have leadership, and
Yeah.
I'm just gonna say
There were
it
a lot of bills and proposals
that
in
they
this
doing
election
that. Yeah,
that got thrown in there with not enough research or highlight to them, right? Because I think that Prop 3, it was so much in that
right.
that we were so hell bent on making sure that abortion was legal. We didn't look at the rest of the things because, which in essence, to me, in reading it and my level of understanding and having it, not saying that I have the best level of understanding, but I can read reading and I can read writing, and I seen that basically parental rights are taken away. Like these kids can do whatever.
It's like we in a lawless country now.
Absolutely, right? It's no structure, no law. Like they can do whatever. We can take this. We can take this whole election and everything. Like, and I keep saying this, and I'll say it again. This shit was run like the mob. This was really mafioso type.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Like it was really crazy. I I just don't understand. I don't understand how we want to say that we want better, we want to see better, we want to do better, but we don't let our votes show that.
right, right, right,
See, that's the disconnect that I have.
right.
If we are saying we want it one way, but we're doing something another way, then you can't say that. So for me, y'all can't nobody complain to me about shit, like nothing, cause you let it happen. Don't start complaining about nothing. Don't start complaining about things that's not happening and that haven't been happening prior to that. You think it's gonna get done now?
Mm-mm.
You think it's gonna do now? No, it's not gonna get done now. It's the same. It's just gonna be. Listen, I guarantee you, y'all gonna see a whole bunch of little backlash of shit from not supporting from the beginning. What you think, Nick?
I, I think that's what we get for. Cause really, I think they just got the people who they want us dumbed down. Because look at the stuff we just went through this election.
Yeah,
and I'm not gonna be. I'm gonna be honest. I'm not gonna lie.
We should.
I have my motherfucking speech ready to go to this the other side. That's why I'm not mad. Like what we going through, far as them taking their shots. I'm not mad at none of it. It's only real. But what what I see is foolishness that, and it's just my opinion. You have a mayor
Mhm.
that didn't really, to me, didn't fight for the people.
Mhm.
I mean, you got his supporters. So he threw an olive branch. They saying he threw an olive branch.
To
What?
who?
Nah, I don't know. I mean, I seen him so worried about, still taking shots at Ken. It's funny to me, Dr. Weaver. I ain't gonna say Ken, give respect, Dr. Weaver. But it's just that y'all pipes wasn't fixed.
And here's the thing for me though. It's for me, it's not about throwing shots or taking shots,
Yeah,
right? A fact is a fact.
yeah,
If it happened, it happened. If it didn't
yeah,
happen, it didn't happen.
yeah.
So for me, it's not about throwing shots. So if you throwing shots, whatever. I really don't care about that. I'm gonna speak factual about it because at the end of the day, that's really the all that matters to me
Yeah.
is what's happening for real. I don't care about you throwing shots. We can do that all
Yeah,
day.
cause man,
Listen,
listen.
I know I'm not I listen, I was a kid once. I know how to do that.
Oh yes, I
You know
was.
what I'm saying?
Listen,
Like throwing a shot don't mean nothing to me, but I'm not going over being disrespectful, and I don't expect for nobody else to
see,
come on over being disrespectful. Because I handle that accordingly.
nah,
I ain't even gonna
nah,
front on that because y'all already know I'm not playing that disrespect shit.
nah,
Not doing that.
what I mean by it is this: they painted a hell of a picture, like she was a gangster, and
Yeah,
really he was the gangster. When
yeah,
you look at it, he
yeah.
the one sitting police to people house. You know what I'm saying? He the one said, oh, he was getting threatened like his people weren't doing no threatening. You know what I'm saying? It's just like they made him out to be a church choir. When you can tell, to be honest, fuck it, I'm gonna just say what I want to say. To me, it's like a coon spirit that came over a Flint.
Mm,
I'm gonna be honest with you, it's a coon
mm,
spirit. Like Ben Winters was talking earlier on a
mm-hmm.
post she made, and I was being sarcastic. I said, "Is the darkies gonna take back over?" What I mean was, is you gonna see Liddell or Quincy, the president or vice president,
Absolutely
or
the fuck not.
is they gonna give it back to the Republicans?
Absolutely they are. And we'll see that Monday.
Okay, that's
Because they're gonna do that on Monday. Guarantee fucking to you they not gonna do that. Because we was just talking about that as well. And Winters as well. And we was talking about that. And that not they'll sprinkle a little dust in there. You know, just like
mm-hmm.
how they do the rolls, they put that little Oreo cookie dust in the holes.
Yeah.
That's exactly what they're gonna do there at council too. And they won't. And that's the whole thing. And that's what I don't understand. Why are y'all okay with settling? Y'all gonna settle for that? Y'all crazy as hell. That's clown sucker shit to me. I'm not settling for that.
Because that's what I was saying. I'm looking at it and just get an example, not to be harping on it. They act like they didn't see fires with the justice for the Mitchell boys with the sister Miss Cooper,
Miss Cooper,
Miss
yes.
Cooper. It happened.
Justice for Lamar and Zaire.
It happened in
Flat out.
Memorial Day, and then they played pop. I'll go
Play
back.
politics with these
His
babies.
his side his side was saying no, you shouldn't do this and that. All that woman was asking for was justice. He wanted to cover. I mean, hope. It's to me allegedly it's a cover up. You want to wait until
The election was
election. It's
over.
over.
So that's more important than two children's lives.
And then
None of that is more important.
and
If you are truly for the people and you work for the people, because those babies are your babies.
not no, because it really wasn't like that. Cause I'll give you an example,
Should
and
have
it'll
been.
go right back to the Kanye West and Kyrie Irving.
Hmm.
Now you see this list that they gave Kyrie that he got to do in order for him to come
Fuck
back.
them, Kyrie. Don't do that shit. Flat out.
Right? Now you see how they gave Kyrie a list, right?
Fuck them,
This what he
Kyrie.
got to do over. What was it? A documentary or a video
Over
that?
that documentary
Oh,
that he that he didn't
he
even
just
comment on.
shared.
All he did was post it.
Oh shit, they'd be mad at me. The things I done put on my page. I know I just shared the secret relationship between blacks and Jews. That the
Fuck them, Kyrie. Don't do that. Stand strong, brother. Don't do that.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying. I know I'll probably be in trouble for that. I'm just looking at it like, and that's how I feel like me. It's like to me, he like Shaquille O'Neal and you was covering instead of you just coming out and say, look. Y'all covered up. Y'all got to be fired. But I understand he's saying that was his voting base, and it's like Shaq and them. Y'all out here condoning what people do to our own people. They really trying to. They trying to
didn't
break
Shaq
Kyrie.
show that
Yeah,
in his theater?
he
From my
forgot though. He
understanding,
forgot.
he forgot
He
that.
forgot to show.
Okay.
But I'm saying,
So
but
they
you
book
see,
breaking him too.
they emasculated all them players. Where you see now you got certain ones who trying to come back and say, well, y'all shouldn't be doing
Yeah.
Kyrie like that.
Yeah.
Saying y'all shouldn't be doing Kyrie like that.
Right. But but he need to. I don't know. Stand strong, Kyrie. Don't
Yeah,
do that.
yeah. I'm just saying, but this what you see they putting the blacks through. But then at the same time, you see,
Charles Barkley been a coon. Let's just put that out
yeah.
there. Charles Barkley been a coon. Fuck Charles Barkley. Been fuck Charles Barkley.
But it's like if you notice that
Fuck Herschel Walker.
yeah, but that's what I'm saying.
All them.
But have you
I got a
noticed
list.
how they get behind them? I'm telling you, I'm just shook that people act like they can't see the climate where black life ain't worth nothing.
It's not worth anything. They care about a dog more than they care about. I'm gonna go back to that same scenario when that girl was on the live. That boy beat shit out of her. She trying to get away from him. She walking and she going and he shot her dog on the live. Y'all didn't care about calling her, going on that street where she said she was at on the east side. Did nobody pull up on her? Did nobody go see about her? No, nothing until he shot that damn dog. And when he shot that dog, all hell broke loose. It was an outrage. Y'all gotta find it. We gotta do this. And y'all wanted to do something. Y'all didn't care about that lady's life. Y'all didn't care that he could have beat her to death right there in the street on the live. Nobody gave a damn until he shot that dog. And then when he shot that dog, then now everybody hysterical about it. I can't believe he did that. I can't believe this happened. Fuck y'all. I'm not saying that because I like dogs. I do. But that young lady's life meant more to me than that dog. Goodness
But
gracious.
that's the point that I'm making. You see, it was outrage.
They even care more about that the dog in the house of that fire than they did those two little boys that was upstairs.
But once again, you have when they know they got support, where they can go along and do this. What can you do? Your life don't mean nothing.
Yeah.
It's just the honest to God truth. Your life don't mean nothing to them. That's just like with Michael Vick. They went back and changed the law for dog fighting, but
And he wasn't even there. It was just his house.
But that's what I'm saying. But two black babies,
Two black babies.
they in a house, die in a house
Two
fire,
black babies.
and you can have firefighters lie on a report, and it's nothing.
Two black babies, Lamar and Zaire. I'm gonna continue to say their name. We need to say their name like we were saying Breonna Taylor's, George Floyd, all of them. We're gonna say their names
And
too.
then don't forget Shawnee Davis
And
with her
Shawnee
son.
Davis and her son. What was his name? Somebody
By
throw it in the
trees,
chat
was it
for
by
me.
trees?
Somebody
I
throw his
don't
name
want
in
to
the
say
chat
it
because I want
wrong,
to say his name too.
but
Throw
I'm
it in the
just
chat if
saying.
y'all know it. But justice for Zaire and Lamar. Listen, I'm gonna continue to say their names, and I'm not letting loose on that. I'm not sliding on that. Like we gotta continue to apply. Listen, we gotta apply the pressure.
Von Trees, okay, all
Von
right.
Trees, Von Trees.
Yeah, Shotty Shaw, thank you, good
Thank you,
brother.
Shardy. We have to. We have to continue to say their names, and we need justice for them all. Lamar, Zaire, and Von Trees. Shout out to Miss Cooper and Shawnee Davis too. We still with y'all. We love y'all. We are continuing to have you in our prayers daily. Y'all, please
And
do me
then
a favor and make sure that y'all are continuing to pray those ladies' strength in losing their sons. Please continue. Please continue to pray daily for their strength.
but have you seen like you can't tell that the city is going to shit? That's just like Fire Miller Road.
Yeah,
They got that fixed, but you got streets on the north side terrible.
yeah,
You got houses on top still terrible. But
absolutely.
they was happy for that $300 credit.
Happy for the $300
The water
credit
you can't drink.
for water you can't drink, and you okay with them putting that little
And you,
Oreo cookie dust in a big ass pothole that you could probably fit your whole damn house in? Come on, silly. It's
yeah,
ridiculous.
yeah, but that's the thing that we go through.
But I'm just saying, and even some of the things that was happening, like people are talking about even let's even discuss like the stuff that was happening. Like it's okay. Here's the thing: That doesn't bother me. It's okay to agree to disagree, but when it get down to when you playing and you threatening people and you doing all of this crazy shit over it, that's when it's just getting a little too far. And I don't think that it should not even be getting this far. It shouldn't even be getting to the point to where you're covering up some things, because there is no way on God's green earth that you are negligent in your job and doing your job, and that's supposed to just, you supposed to let it slide. You can't do that. It's your job. You signed up for that. Because ain't nobody put no motherfucking pistol to your head and tell you to be a firefighter. Nobody said that. If that was your passion and your dream, you did it. So fucking do it. It's your job. You did a whole oath and all of that. It's your job. But you don't want to do it. And we supposed to be okay with that. That lady supposed to, Miss Cooper supposed to let that slide. She lost her two babies because you didn't do your job. We supposed to let that slide. Come on, man. And for y'all to be okay with that, and if you are okay with the person in leadership to be okay with that, makes me think something about you, because now I know you ain't got my best interest at heart at all. Period. You'll never have my children's best interest at heart. So I know some shit ever happened to my kids, yeah, ain't shit you gonna do about it. But you gonna sweep that under the rug too. I wish the fuck you might. I got a whole different. It's a whole different side of me when it comes to my children. I would. You think I'm vocal now? Oh, okay, okay. My kids? All right, all right. Listen, that's just one thing I'm not gonna play with. I sit and I do a million days if it means that I get some justice for mine. But it's just a different. It's just a whole different thing. I'm not about to let nobody play with my kids. And why we gonna let this man play in this woman's face? I just can't. That just don't sit right in my spirit. It doesn't even sit right in my spirit for her to even go in front of council and they don't show up. Or you go in front of council and they don't vote. And you walk out. And for you to be a mother and do that, shame on you. Because if it was your kid, you would want the earth flipped inside out and upside down over your child. She don't deserve that same thing? She doesn't? She didn't lose one. She lost two. She lost both of her sons. I never even want to feel like that. I don't even want to imagine how she feels. But I would like to imagine how she felt to get a little piece of justice just knowing that somebody had to answer for her babies dying because they were negligent in doing their job, a job that they signed up for, not one that somebody made them do. I want to imagine that. I want to imagine the feeling that she's going to have when she gets a little piece of justice. It's not going to bring those two back. It's not going to bring Lamar and Zaire back. However, give her a little peace of mind in knowing that somebody fought to say this was wrong and they should have done their job. Because real shit, it shouldn't even got to this point. We shouldn't even be having this discussion. We shouldn't even be talking about this. We shouldn't even be talking about trying to get justice for her and for Lamar and Zaire. We shouldn't even be having this discussion. Do you agree, Mick? We shouldn't even be having this discussion. It should just have been a thing.
Mm-hmm.
It should have just been a thing. Because if you are really for the people and you doing the work for the people, there should not even be a discussion. Nobody should have to come and ask you to help give her justice. Nobody should have to tell you what happened. Nobody should have to tell you fire the motherfuckers because they didn't do their fucking job. Nobody should have to say that because it is what it is. If I don't go to work and I don't do my job, they're gonna fire my black ass and they're gonna get somebody else to replace me. And the world gonna keep spinning. It's just gonna keep going. It's just gonna keep going. But guess what? The world don't stop for Miss Cooper. You know why it stopped? It stopped the day that her two sons died because two people didn't do their jobs. The world stopped. And she living in, y'all seen that movie Groundhog Day? She living that over and over and over and over and over and over and over again. Why? Because she can't sleep. Because them two motherfuckers out here chilling. They living life. And she can't. And we gonna let that happen? We, as residents, as parents, as mothers and fathers, as people that care, we just gonna let that slide? Come on, y'all. No way. I can't do it. Miss Cooper, if you watching this or if you get wind of this or somebody even tag her to it or anything like that, hey, tell me what you want me to do. What you need me to do. I'm here for you. Whatever I can do for you, I will. What you want me to say? What you need me to say? You want me to go on this? I'll go on this motherfucker every day and talk about it if you want me to. Cause I'm not letting it slide. I'm not doing that. I'm not about to let them play in her face like that. I just refuse to do that. As a mother, as just as your sister, I'm not about to let them do that. I can't. I can't do it. I can't do it. We all need to be standing with her. We need to be standing with her and we need to be standing with Shawnee Davis. We all need to be standing with them. Period. No questions asked. Anything that she asks for, she needs, even if it's just to come and stand outside and stand on his lawn all damn day. Hey, I got time. I got time. Any day I'm off, I'm time. I'm just saying, y'all, we have to do better. We have to demand better. And if we couldn't do it by going out on November 8th, I don't know what y'all gonna do. Y'all sorry. Listen, y'all can tag this and send it to the sorry motherfuckers that didn't do nothing because y'all sorry. Y'all sorry. This is just so terrible. And listen, I just don't even want to imagine how they feel by losing their child and their children. We gonna let that happen. Y'all, we gotta do better. We have to do better. That's right. We gotta keep applying pressure. And I'm going to do that. I'm going to continue to do that. I'm going to continue to do that. I'm going to continue to stand with her. I'm telling you, just as I say that I'm standing with Dr. Cooper, I'm standing with Miss Cooper, I'm standing with Shawnee Davis. I am standing with them. Justice for Lamar, justice for Zaire, justice for Vontrice. I'm just saying, y'all, we got to do better. We have to make sure that we are standing up and we got to stand up for each other because if our leadership is not going to do it, then we need to do it. We have to make sure that we are holding them accountable for this, for real. Absolutely. Absolutely, we do. We got to hold ourselves accountable though, because here's the thing though, if we're going to expect that same energy for our own, we got to make sure that our sisters and our brothers get it too. And that's our sister. Those are our sisters. Shawnee Davis and Miss Cooper, those are our sisters. And we got to stand with them. I'm standing with them. With you and me, I'm standing with them.
No, I'm with their families and stuff. Cause I understand that's terrible. I wouldn't want to be going through some of the stuff that they're going through.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Because now it's like he could be known as the mayor to cover that murder.
Yes.
So you don't want see, but you don't
Absolutely.
understand. That's the worst thing to have that you covered up murder. That's what that was.
Yeah. Winter said, "Do you think they will cover up for Neely, or are they gonna show what color he really is?" You know what, Winters? I am praying that they do. That he gets a dose of reality. Not even joking. I really pray that they say, you know what, nigga, just like that. You know what, nigga, don't forget you a nigga, because I think you forgot.
Everybody get their end wake up call.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
That's why I say I feel like it's a coon spirit that then
Yeah.
took over. Not just Flint. I'm gonna be honest. It's not just Flint.
Yeah.
It's really in America. Because if
Yeah.
you see the blacks that's going along with this Democratic Party, it's
Yeah.
nonsense.
Yeah.
It's nonsense.
It
I'm just
really
gonna be
is.
honest with you. That okay, okay, we ain't gonna holler at the degree.
Mhm.
Which even though the degree should have knocked him down,
Yeah.
the degree should have knocked him down.
Absolutely.
But as you see, let's just be honest. Look at John Gleason.
Mhm.
He didn't get in trouble for interfering with an election. He got
No.
in trouble for marriage.
Marriage. Mhm. Yeah.
That tell you all you need to know. They don't care. Flint is a predominantly black city.
Yeah.
That's why you don't see the pipes fixed.
Yeah.
It ain't no big thing. But you got blacks that's complicit that go along because they feel like, oh, I got some money in my pocket. That's what I really looked at.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people that will say, they looking for something. I'm pretty sure that the Neely people got paid too. For they, I mean, let's just be honest. They want to act like See, to me, it's like when they be going back and forth. What I will say, when Weaver was in,
Hmm.
you had a fighter for you. Nigga, you ain't fighting for y'all. Look at the water. The problem when they really see how much money they finna get from this water. Remember, this is not the floor. What he said.
It's not the floor, it's
What's
the
the
ceiling.
however, it's all that old good talking that people act like they ain't never heard before. I don't be, man. I'd rather get told the truth than lie. But from what I'm seeing, people went along with, they didn't care,
Yeah,
or they didn't know.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He got to get away with, well, basically, he trying to let some firefighters get away with murder, allegedly.
But here's the thing though, is it just those two? Because we still got Von Trees too.
I, that's what I'm saying.
So is it just two?
Mm,
Because allegedly it was no police chase. But the witnesses all say that it was. Everybody that's seen it, right? And it's
yeah,
supposed to be no police chasing, right?
that's what they
And
say.
he died from that, correct?
Yes, man.
All right. Is it one? Is it two or is it three?
I mean, that's what I'm saying. We fighting so many different battles, and
Is
then
my
they
the focus out of whack? He said the focus was out of whack.
is
You talking about the people of Flint or my focus like right here?
I'm watching it on. I'm watching it right
Okay, okay.
there. Okay.
No, but I agree with Philip when he said that he was shocked that he got in and now twice that he got in. Yeah, I just I don't understand it. And again, so Philip, that goes back to what I was saying earlier. I don't want to hear nobody say shit to me about wanting better and want to do better, and that's how you did it, and that's the way you showed it. You can't say nothing. We going on 8.5 years with no clean water. We're going on 9 years, no clean water.
And Ben Harper's got theirs did up under the pandemic, COVID.
During
That's a
that during
yeah,
COVID,
but
all they had was 15% left when she was out.
but but
15%.
but this
And
is
you telling me it couldn't be done?
but this is what's
Shit now.
crazy. I ain't never seen where a mayor didn't have to do a debate. I understand the state rep didn't have to do it. They
Yeah,
didn't have to show up into none of that.
yeah, yeah.
Didn't have to do no debates and just got away. Didn't have to stand on the things that he lied about. Because so many people brought Lear here. I feel like I brought Lear here.
I said I say it all the
Yeah,
time when they
I
say it.
think
I
I
be like, I brought
fuck
leave
it.
here. Yeah,
I'm gonna bring Lear here. But then it was like a lot of things that was missed
yeah.
from the councilwoman in the second ward and the councilman in the third ward. Y'all couldn't swing enough deal. I want to see because come Monday, if not neither one of them is the vice president and the president, they tell me everything I need to know about them.
And I also
Well, ain't
want
gonna
to
tell
say
them
this.
everything. It's just gonna keep. It's gonna be the same thing that it was. If they gave it up and letting Republicans run the city of Flint,
Hmm.
and they acting like, oh, that ain't no big thing. It's supposed to be non-shit. How I know it's a big thing. It seems like the Democrats is over there on the north side that ain't
Yep,
getting no help.
yep, yep.
Seems like Miller Road must be a Republican stronghold or something. Because you know
Maybe
what I'm saying.
so. That's Pfeiffer's area, right?
And I'm not. And, hey, listen. And what I'm disappointed with the white council members. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm
Yeah,
disappointed.
absolutely. Let's
It
address
ain't
it.
it ain't nothing new because it's just like the ones who voted for Neely.
Yeah.
In they mind, they feel like if you look at it in their mind, they getting what they want. The
But
constituents.
but but Dennis did say it, and I couldn't be mad about that, and I couldn't argue him. He said, "I'm doing the work for my people,
Yeah,
my constituents."
yeah. He threw the second and the third ward under the boat.
He
I mean,
showed
no,
the
he
fuck
ain't throw them
did.
on the boat. He threw their asses
He
in
threw
the
that
river.
ass. Showed.
He dropped them. He dropped them two sap suckers
Hey,
in.
listen, he shut right over the goddamn edge, didn't he?
And I'm my two goofies again for Friday, for Goofy Friday. Them the two goofies. So I want to see if they gonna outdo themselves on this, since they acting like they
We'll
can't
see
tell
come
what's
Monday.
going on. But listen, they didn't even stand up there to help the mothers. They came there, and I get it, you
One
know.
being a mother of a black son.
Listen, you better. Then you just hear I say the coon spirit.
It's
It's
more than
going.
a spirit.
Yeah, the coon. Yeah.
It's more than a spirit.
Because I'm trying to see. I get it. They say they doing a lot, but I see a lot of tarps.
Doing a lot of what?
I see a lot of types
Ain't no
of.
motherfucking grass to cut right now.
Oh, well, it's tight. It's messed up. But I mean, this is. But the people elected them people.
And let me say this. Since we on that, let's do this because I've been seeing a lot of this too. I know a lot of people be talking about the divisionness and the division of the city, and we can't come together because of the division of the city. Do you realize that you the fucking problem? Nine times out of ten, the one or two or three people that's talking about the division of the city is the fucking problem. You the problem. And you know why? Because you want to be right here, then you want to be right here, then you want to come back and tell them what they said over here, then you're going to go back and say it over here. You the problem. Stay your ass over there. I'm okay with being divided. I'm okay with you being over there and liking who you like and dealing with who you dealing with. I'm good with that. I'll be so good with that. It's fine. Listen, it's been like that since the beginning of the time, right?
Mhm.
It's been like that since the beginning of time. Ain't shit gonna change. And I'm good with that. But what I'm not good with is when you playing both sides of the fence, but then you want to act all holier than thou and be talking about it's the division and we can't come together because of division. Why the fuck not? You know why? Because you the problem.
I need to say,
You the fucking problem. And that's my thing. And so that's the type of shit that I don't even want nowhere near around me. And everybody that know me and know me for real, know I'll call that shit out and I'll say that to you into your face. Listen, it ain't like I'm not trying to call no names because I ain't got no problem with it. But I'm gonna tell you what I really truly don't have no problem with. And Mickey can tell you this, and anybody that know me for real is burning the bridge. Because I don't dare mean to cross back over it. But the thing about it is if you really gonna have that type of energy, then you need to stay over there. And if you getting kickbacks from over there, but you want to come over here and act like you're not getting no kickbacks, that's not for me. That's not for us. Cause I'm gonna get you gonna catch your issue dealing with me. Then you're gonna be mad. Then you're gonna say I'm mean. Then you're gonna say I cussed you out. Yep, all that. But stay over there. That's what I'm talking about. Stay over there. Stop posting that shit and tagging me in it. Cause what's gonna happen is you're gonna catch me on one of them days that I'm feeling like Ice Cube and I'm going to fuck off. Just don't. Just don't tag me in it. Don't say nothing. Just don't. Because I don't care how you feel about it. You gonna move how you move. I'm gonna move how I move. But don't put me in that shit. Don't. Just don't. You the reason for the division. Then you want to go back and then you want to act like it's not. Then you want to act like you are holier than now when somebody say something to you. Y'all can keep that religiofied I ain't did shit, peace, 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 away from around me. Cause it's not really. Cause if you really meant peace, then you stay your ass over there where you getting your kickbacks at. If you really meant peace.
no, no, that's what I'm gonna go with the church people. If they really was believing in Jesus, like they say God, they would have been down there. They be pouring out conversation. They went to their constituents and told. And this what I mean when I be telling these religious people, they were just like Jesus. When Jesus had to come in the church and turn it over, they was over there gambling. This is what you got now. You got the pastors gambling. What I mean by gambling, not saying they shoot
Not shooting
dice,
dice and none, yeah.
but you gambling with the people lives. Because
Absolutely.
if you can let
So you
somebody,
playing Russian roulette with
yeah,
folks'
because you
lives.
can come
Yeah.
in, you getting paid off, but the people hurting. But you want them to vote because you said this your guy, he gonna help. No, he gonna help you, not them.
Yeah.
Because really, you should have seen every pastor, minister, whatever your denomination is, supposed to be standing right next to I say Mrs. Cooper and Mrs. Davis.
Mm-hmm.
With them, they cause the churches in them areas. I ain't talking about the Dennis Pfeiffer, Eva
Mm-hmm.
Worthing, Judy Priestley,
Yeah.
Ali Hokenroth.
Mm-hmm.
I'm leaving them out of it.
Yeah.
I'm leaving them out of it.
Mm-hmm.
But the constituents for Quincy Murphy and
Mm-hmm.
Liddell Lewis, why did you leave out when it was time to vote for that investigation?
Why?
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But what they showing you is they could not, and I get it. Allegedly, the mayor's their meal ticket.
Mm-hmm.
This is how they, you know what I'm saying? This is how they couldn't go against him, jamming him up.
Yeah.
That's why you see with the illegal bid rigging, you see with the garbage contract, and you see the news ain't reported,
Right. Right. Right.
the news ain't dealing with it.
Right.
But when your community, see, they feel like Liddell Lewis feel like ain't nobody gonna say nothing to her. Oh, she doing a good thing in Cyrus Park. Quincy Murphy, don't get me wrong, they are probably doing things that people him cutting grass. But they look at
But
well,
is that all you gonna
no,
do?
but that's the point I'm trying to make. They looking at well, he could just look how he responded to. Oh, you don't need my help. Then oh well. It was like oh well to a
Mm.
mother who lost two kids. See, he
Mm.
don't got no kids. That's why when a person don't got kids, I don't really listen to that what they be saying because
Yeah.
you don't know. You just going by hearsay.
Yeah.
This what you would do. No, if you had kids, you would be doing it different.
Yeah.
See, you know what I'm saying? And I don't care. I got nieces and nephews. Them still not your kids.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? 'Cause they can go home with their mom and daddy when
Show
you
enough.
get mad.
Yeah.
When these yours, they stuck with you.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So he don't
When you
understand.
caring for them when they
Yeah,
sick and all that other
yeah,
stuff.
like
Yeah.
like
Absolutely.
stopping what you doing to make sure they life, like as a parent, you will
Absolutely.
cut with your nightlife off to
Definitely.
raise them,
Cut some folks off.
and that's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. And then when you see Ladell Lewis, oh, don't get me wrong, black, we are terrible as a race of people. The way we divided, because you see them
And
folk,
the way we treat each
you
other.
see the four whites up there.
Yeah.
They might have a disagreement, but they get online back with each other. You see them five blacks on there.
They'll move in cahoots with each other
Yeah.
though.
You see them five blacks on there. It
Man.
just show you there ain't no knock. You Quincy and Ladell Lewis did something in the history. I ain't seen it before. That's just like Mitch McConnell. You
Hmm.
think Mitch McConnell was gonna give his seat up to a Democrat?
Never.
See,
Never.
that's how you got to look at that. See, they be mad with Eric because what Eric be saying, it was making sense.
Yeah.
It was straight up making sense what he
Yeah.
said. You even had one test. Oh, the president is the most
Coon.
powerful person.
Coon.
But I'm just saying some of
Super coon.
but you would
With
get
a fucking cape on.
but you would get some truth out of it. What he said, the president of the city council is the you know what I'm saying is really the shot caller. The vice president number two because they can dictate how the budget goes. If they want if they got their 5 or 6 vote, they can block what the mayor wants.
Yeah.
He told some truth, but Quincy Murphy them didn't see that much of themselves to swing a deal. No, me and Liddell gonna be president. Liddell could have been vice president, didn't even vote for herself, but she gave it
Oh
to
my God.
Ali Hoffenroder.
Yeah.
So you already see you see where they mind shift that these are nothing but puppets. Quincy and Liddell are puppets. They get told what they can and can't do,
Hmm.
and what they did was they should I do it.
Yeah.
That's why you see Republicans for a short term. We're gonna see a couple Mondays is gonna change
We'll
it,
see.
but that's why you can see Mrs. Cooper and Mrs. Davis, you see after the elections that they wanted to deal with this. Just look at the media.
Yeah.
If the ground roots weren't putting it out, who was gonna put it out?
But that's one of them things. And yes, Terrence, when you said kickbacks and with the laughing, yeah, it's a lot of kickbacks. Follow the
Yeah,
money. Watch
yeah.
how the money flow. Look who you see. Look who you see the motherfuckers on that council that's gaining weight. Them motherfuckers getting the kickbacks. Them the ones that's getting them. They busting up out them clothes and coming in there eating foot long sandwiches and shit. Yeah, they getting a whole lot of kickbacks. Not just that, but it's a whole lot of people getting kickbacks. And like I said, if that's the energy you have, I'm cool with that. But stay over there and get them. Don't come over here, cause I'm not doing none of that. I'm not. Listen. I ain't no profit over morals over here. It ain't no profit over the people over here. It's not. I'm not doing anything at the plight of my people. I'm not selling my people. I'm not selling myself out. Damn everybody else, but I'm not selling myself out first, and then I'm not selling my people out for what? Something that's not gonna be there forever. Because that shit ain't guaranteed to be there forever. But listen, here's the thing. I always make this joke. It's kind of a joke, but I would like being funny, but it's really not though. Like if I'm doing something and something go my way, and I'll be like, damn, I must be living right, right? And I always say that. If something happened and something happened good, I'll be like, whoo, I must be living right. Or if something happened good for somebody else, I'll be like, oh shit, you living right. You must be living right. But that's real shit though. Because when you are living right, no matter how long it takes, and sometimes it's not, it's divine timing. It's not always on our time. And those are some of the things that I am still yet learning. That sometimes it's not on my time, not when I think it should be on my time, but it's divine timing, right? But if you living right and you doing the right things and you doing the right things for the people and by the people and the things that you're doing and you passionate in doing it, then those things are gonna come. Because listen, I'm not I have not Mickey. Me and you been knowing each other for a little while now, but from the very first day until today, I ain't been nothing but solid to Mick. I ain't did shit shady. I ain't said nothing behind that man back. I have not done anything shady to him. And me and Mick got tight. Me and Mick got tight. Me, Mick, and his lady got real tight. And we got even tighter when his mother passed. God rest her soul. May Allah be pleased with her soul. We got real tight after that. But those are the things that you have to show and prove when you being in a friendship and you really mean well for people. I didn't know them like that, but at the end of the day, that was my friend, and I cared about him, and I cared how he felt, and I wanted to make sure that they were straight, right? We need to be doing that with everybody, because what happened to the villages? What happened to the street raising up? Listen, my street I grew up on, y'all know I'm from Beach and I grew up on Orange Blossom. Shout out to the old block. Every grandma on that street was my grandma. Every last one of them. When Scrubby them granny passed, that was like my granny. When Miss Brown passed, that was like my granny. All of them. Miss Johnson, them, all of them. That was our street. That whole block raised us. That whole block raised us. We raised each other. We partied with each other. We done seen our kids come up together. We all still right there. It ain't nothing I wouldn't do for none of them. That's all my family. Could go around the corner and the same thing. Mr. Lacey and them around the corner, the Dudleys and them around the corner, all of that. Rob Moss and them, all of them. We was all family. The Haywoods right up the street, right? We was all family. And that's how we grew up. And we got away from that. And we stopped doing that. And now we ready to cut a motherfucker's head off if they tell a kid to quit cussing out in front of their house. Then you ready to beat my ass because I told your badass little son to stop all that damn cussing. I'm just saying, we have to do better. We have to do better. We have to do better from the bottom up. We got to do better with us first and then do better then. And we got to stop being punk ass parents. That's what we got to do. We have to be parents. We can't be friends. That's the problem. Now we got kids out here, and y'all talking about y'all didn't know that he had a gun in his house. Shit, I know you fucking lying. Mick, I know you know everything coming in and out your house.
If I don't, Nicole watching like an eagle. What I miss on the front, she catch on the back.
You better say it slow. Ain't nothing coming in and out of there. I don't know nothing about. Don't know nobody know about.
No,
No,
my kids, no, they'll tell you their mama goes through their phone. She
absolutely.
was doing phone checks back in the early wood when they she was doing phone checks.
Phone checks, book bag checks, all of that. Don't let shit slide
Yeah.
around here. My grandson come to my house right now. He's 4 years old. You think I'll be offing through that book bag? Shit, I don't.
I'm telling you,
I be through everything. It come in my house, I'm in it.
That's how we play.
I took my
I'm the
listen.
good cop. She the bad cop.
Oh well, I'm good and bad cop, depending on what day you catch me on. My daughter can tell you right now, I took her motherfucking dough off the hinges a couple months ago because she had me fucked up. Oh, I
Mm.
bet you don't slam shit else. You ain't got no door to slam. Now it's my door. And her door went in my room. How about that? Now I got two doors. The fuck? Ain't nothing. I'm not taking none of that. I took that door straight off the listen. I can post a picture right now and show you I took her door off the hinges because I'm not playing that. You slam a door where you pay rent at. You slam a door where you pay the mortgage at.
But see,
You won't be slamming none up in here.
but that lets you know where the council people, the council women, council men and women. That's how the citizens, the residents of Flint, supposed to play them. Y'all pay them their money. There's no way, like Liddell, Lewis, Quincy, all that, getting walking out when they know it. Like I say, you can tell they puppets. You ain't even got to sit up there and realize what's going on. When you know what a puppet is, we be sitting back and be sitting out there saying, "Yup, all we gotta do is look what's on the agenda." It wasn't
Mm-hmm.
no secret. We could tell what days they gonna break horn.
Yeah.
It ain't no secret what's going on. We know what days Evil Worthing ain't gonna come.
Yeah.
What votes is. That's what I'm saying. Eric One Line say she got the worst attendance record
Yeah.
of anybody on council.
Absolutely.
She come there for those special votes that somehow they always make it.
Yeah. They find out about them, saying they don't find out about nothing. They know
Yeah,
about that special. What they know
yeah.
about all the other
Every time
specials.
it's always.
Terrence, I seen your question saying, "What up with the beach school board abuser?" I'm not really sure. I don't know a whole enough on that to talk about it. But let me do some research. We'll talk about it. I don't know enough about it, but I seen that. I just scrolled back to it trying to address it with you. But let me get some more information on it. With I definitely address that.
Yeah, no, it's a lot of that to me. It's like it's just it's now. I'm telling you, they can keep playing. See what it is. What I learned with a person when you think you didn't keep getting away. Cause I did think my old mister let me finally get away, but when she caught up to me,
Yeah.
Oh, that little honey used to get wore out.
Well, that's just like when she said when we get home, I'm gonna whoop your ass, and you be anticipating, waiting for an ass whooping. It might not come for 2 days, but she
Yeah.
got you.
And tell you, you asked for this. Mine's like, you've been cutting up all week. I've
I've
been
been letting
watching
your
it.
ass slide. I've been
Yeah.
watching you cut the food. You ain't think I
Yeah.
was gonna get you. Now I gotta tune your ass up.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Shit,
yeah.
precious. If that's what it is, that's what it is.
What Precious say?
Shit, it is what it is.
Precious, who is it? Who Terrence y'all? Who is it? What's that person's name? Can y'all tell me? Can y'all put it in the chat? Kathleen said, when my son left home, I searched shoe boxes, raised mattresses, couches under the pillow, clothes, beds, coat pockets, and in the ceiling. And I know that's right.
Now you have to
And
be
I know that's
no, you
right.
have to be honest. I'm not gonna say people didn't have, things they brought in their house when I was younger. I'm not saying, you know what I'm saying, but I respected my parents. I ain't gonna lie to you. Regardless, when I was a grown man, I didn't cut. I didn't cuss in front of them. I still kind of watch what I said. You know what I'm saying? It's just out of the respect. And I can count on my hand how many times my old man with me.
Yeah.
I got more cussed out.
But I know he
Got
put
called
the
a
I
dumb
know he
motherfucker.
but I know he put the fear of God in you.
Yeah, he would. You know what I'm
Absolutely.
saying? Like you know, you know what I'm saying?
Art of War. What's up, Art?
No, what we need to do, but city council should be packed.
Absolutely it
Should
should.
be packed. Cause I'm telling you right now, I hate to say it, but if this mayor we got right now, if he don't, he's gonna be known as the mayor that covered up murders. I'm just saying allegedly.
Yeah.
Cause I know he like to throw goddamn frivolous lawsuits around like 40 going north.
Yeah. Yeah. Yes, Art, we can't wait for you to get back either. And I've been speaking on it and I'm loud and proud, so I'm gonna say it again. Justice for Lamar, justice for Zaire, justice for Von Trees. Absolutely. We ain't letting that go. We applying pressure. We gonna keep our foot on their necks. Period. We definitely gonna do that. Oh, definitely, definitely, definitely. Shawty said my parents didn't take no stuff growing up. They didn't play either. And I know that's right. And I know that's right.
No, it's the truth, but it's like these people here see what it is. It's crazy. The, mi- the majority is ruled by the minority,
Yeah, that's true.
and that's really what it is. You got to think. That's why, like you look at Nike, Nike think cut they did like Kyrie.
Nike
But
cut
when you see
Kyrie.
the call that you see when the white dude made the call, stop doing business with Kanye, stop doing business with Kyrie. They
Mm-hmm.
put that's what blacks need to make the call. Let's take our money out of white America, corporate America.
We
Since you
do.
playing like that, I'm with going back to. We go to our stores, you go to your stores. If you don't like us,
Yeah.
because it ain't gonna be no such thing. I'm coming into knowledge. Because he didn't say nothing. He just
He
showed
did
us.
it.
He just put a documentary. I'm coming into the knowledge.
But we need to make them respect the black dollar. We need to make them respect the black dollar. And don't you know if all these Negroes stop watching the NBA and stop supporting that shit, how they that's big pressure. They'll feel that.
Yeah, go back. Just take them out. That's like what Ice Cube trying to do. The big three. He doing something. Let's come out of that. Go back to the. Go back to the. I mean, still the black colleges is really they not owned by HBCUs or whatever who they fund. I'm not for sure. I'm gonna have to do some research on that. But
Mm-hmm.
that would be a start. Let's go back. If you don't like us, we just
Mm-hmm.
go back. Take the players, the black players off Alabama. And I
Yeah.
love Michigan. Take them off Michigan.
Yeah.
Take them off the top schools you see winning. Let's see what they do. Won't y'all go back to our schools?
That's
Since
right.
y'all don't like us.
Nicole said, "Who buying Yeezys if they take Kanye name off of? If they
Yeah.
taking these
But
off
did
of?"
you see that trick? Oh, they gonna sell this stuff. They selling his designs. They did this and that.
Yeah.
You see the game that they
Yeah.
can play. See all they
But
do.
but but you know what that also taught him?
Mm-hmm.
Nigga, you
He got
still a nigga.
yeah. He got his see.
He got his wake
up
up,
call.
and he didn't do what he was supposed to do. Right? He was supposed to own them designs.
Yeah.
Them yours. You supposed to own them.
They
But what they did was they did exactly what I hoped that they do to nigga. And they did exactly. But remember we talked about this before, and I said, what did I say they was gonna do to him, Mick? They was gonna say, nigga. You still a nigga.
See,
you can put that White Lives Matter shirt on all you want to, but nigga, you still a nigga.
Yes.
Don't get it twisted and let me put your nigga ass in your nigga place.
Yeah,
That's what they did.
cause this with this
That's
kind,
what they did.
definitely. See, you any other place, they would not let no scandal go uncovered, like was with the atrocity that's been going on. You got the young Turks.
Yeah.
Outside media got to coverage this. We like to laugh and stop. I'll be going on seeing the other outside places and how this being ran. They like, damn, Flint, majority black city,
Mm-hmm.
and y'all being ran. The Republicans got control of the
Mm-hmm.
city,
Mm-hmm.
far as the vice president and the president of city council.
Mm-hmm.
Then when they say who set it up, well, well we got the second and third ward council members. They didn't think highly of themselves to
Right.
put themselves in that position.
Right.
The Dr. Liddell Lewis, the doctor, could have voted for herself to be president, vice president.
And
No,
then he didn't do it.
but then they were so anxious to get brother Eric out that presidency with though Dennis Pfeiffer. I thought Dennis Pfeiffer was a good person now, to be honest with you. But when I seen he didn't show up for that special meeting, even Judy Priestley got me looking at him sideways.
Definitely. Definitely.
They got me looking at him sideways, like, oh, but he said it was something when he said that I do for my people. See, Dennis Pfeiffer, he didn't go deep enough when he asked Fire Chief Barton what was the morale. You see how they like to scratch the surface when Fire Chief said it was split down the middle. He said, "What you mean split down the middle?"
Yeah.
See, that's what. But see, he knew when it said split down the middle, it was going to come back to race.
Yeah, because but that's the thing. That's what he needed to take it because split down the middle could have been anywhere. You mean men against women?
Yeah. Oh, he knew what he was doing.
He knew exactly
Yeah,
what he was doing.
he stopped it for a reason. He
But
knew what
we
was
didn't
going
apply
on.
but see that go back to us and not filling them seats up and applying the pressure to them to make them do it too.
But see, the pressure got to be applied in the
In
second, and third one because
second
they
and
was
third
black.
ward.
Because they constituents should have said something. That's why I've
Absolutely.
been looking.
But from my understanding, but you got some of their constituents that are saying stuff, but they're not saying what their constituents are saying. So you telling me Art Woodson come up there and he at every council meeting, he get up and he speak every time. Liddell is his council person. She don't give a motherfuck what he say.
No, cause I keep
She won't
telling
even
you.
address it when whoever is chairing the meeting say anybody want to address the speakers. She ain't addressed him
I
not one
keep
time.
telling you, if we could really see Liddell, it's a head in her. I mean, in the puppet, like how they do a puppet. When she talking, it's really not her words. It's somebody else hands wrapped around her vocal cords to squeeze it, and she got to say what they do.
Yeah, you right. You right.
Nah, Trevor, you know what? I don't see it. Like I said, I don't. Like I said, the fourth ward councilwoman and the eighth ward councilman, they did what they call smoke and mirrors. We gonna vote for the hearing. We gonna vote for the investigation. Then when it came up to do it, somehow they couldn't make it because it was election time.
Yeah.
No, I don't have no. No, I don't have no faith in them. I'm gonna be honest. I don't have no faith in the whites doing something now.
That's
I'm,
true.
you know what I'm saying? They showed me enough.
Philip said there's more to it. Look at every department who's sneaking off to a county office and who's running into a company door. Is more to it than folks think. Yeah, yeah. I believe that wholeheartedly.
Yeah, Becky Brown. I'm with you. I'm disappointed in the
What Becky
blacks.
say? I can't see her
No, this
comments.
is what I was talking about. Fire. I don't believe in them the white council people that's on council. I don't believe in them. I don't even listen. I don't believe in six of them, even the two blacks that we got. But it goes back down. I guess the second and the third ward constituents is all right with black. They don't care about black life.
Let me
But
say this though. I do want to say this, and I want to say this to any constituents that are in any of these areas, especially the first and the fifth, first, fifth, and sixth, right? Tying the sixth, right?
yep.
First, fifth, and sixth. Y'all should definitely be coming to council, and y'all better watch these plays that they probably finna try to be putting down. That's all I'm saying. Y'all need to be watching and listening. Hey, watch and listen. Cause they about to try to put down some bullshit. Cause I think that's why some folks then slithered up out from them rocks they was up under. And
Mm-hmm.
I ain't trying to be funny because Montez Davis ain't come out here for nothing. What y'all think is a coinky dink that he showed up? Oh, all right. Okay.
Yeah, and you right. Precious also said the people need to know what wars they in because they don't know. People has been confused. I seen that out of election when they was coming to vote over here. How they
Oh,
did the
yeah, from the
redistrict.
redistricting.
Yeah, and sent them on the other side. They was doing all type of,
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
I'm just
But
saying.
our people lack of understanding. We give you more drugs.
Procrastination.
And what I mean by drugs, I'm just not, let's don't just look at the marijuana. Let's look at Rite Aids, Walgreens,
Mm-hmm.
all these different other drugstores. Did you hear the word drugstores?
Mm-hmm.
All these psychedelic pills they giving out to
Yep.
people to keep them confused. And
Yep.
this is why you can get what you want.
Yeah.
You won't get nothing out of Channel 12, the news. They let all this shit going on, shootings here, shootings there. There's no big problem. And to the activists, if Flint think these activists out here with these kids doing this and that,
He said he running for mayor. Y'all want him as a mayor? Ooh,
who?
child. Montez Davis said he running for mayor. Y'all want him as a mayor?
Man, listen,
Yikes.
they letting Herschel Walker. I keep telling y'all, black folks better wake up and look at the game plan that these white people are putting down. They are running the worst of our people
Yeah.
and getting behind them because our people gonna be puppets and they gonna do what
Yeah.
they say. You can let a person. That's what I'm saying. They letting some of the blacks is just unbelievable. Man, some of they just they backgrounds is terrible. Some of the allegations that you done heard is just terrible, but we're gonna get behind him because you know this is a good boy right here. He gonna do what we say. He gonna be our puppet. We're gonna tell him what to say. Just give him some money.
Yeah.
And the first thing what they do, what that white man do, when you piss him off, take their money from
Mm. Listen, y'all. I just, I think that if this didn't teach you anything, which I don't think that it should have been a thing that like you should have had been taught in doing this anyway. But if this didn't teach you anything, um, especially this election and the things that came out with it, if it didn't teach you anything, it should have taught you to really have some discernment and to really do your own research and to really get out and do the work yourself because letting somebody else tell you and show you is just doing a disservice to your well, doing a disservice to yourself and your people. Well, I think that some people showed um, a lack of that just damn man. I don't even have to. I just and I don't even really want to be PC about it. I think some of y'all acted a fair fool. Y'all was being some suckers. Y'all got, and as Terrence said, fell for the banana in the tailpipe and all the smoke and mirrors and everything else and all the bullshit. And it ended up coming out. And if that's how you want to live your life for the next 4 years, then by all means. But I think that y'all some ferrets. And y'all just went after the little shiny little ball in the corner instead of really looking at the whole picture and really doing your research about things. Um, Dries Martin said that, what did he just say? He said, any people without economic power will never be real players in politics. I don't care about anybody being a real player in politics. What I care about is that we hold those people in the power accountable. I have no desire to hold any political office. I have no desire to have any power in a political office. However, I do. Oh, everybody want to show up today, huh? Hey, y'all. What's up? I do think that we need to hold people accountable. And I think that we need to hold them accountable. We need to hold ourselves accountable. And I continue to say we need to hold ourselves accountable because some of y'all was on some bullshit too. Some of y'all was on some bullshit. Some of y'all was coming up saying some bullshit. Some of y'all was doing some bullshit. Some of y'all was playing some bullshit. And some of them little petty ass bullshit games they do get called out. And y'all think shit's sweet and it's not. And it's gonna come out and it has come out. And you come on and you can say whatever you want to, but a lot of y'all was on some bullshit. Big bullshit. Bullshit with a fucking cape on. Super fucking bullshit. All of y'all. And y'all know who y'all are. It ain't even no picking and no name calling or none of that, but for real, like y'all was on some bullshit. Y'all played bullshit games. Y'all was on both sides of the fence. Listen, I'm gonna go back to it. Since new people want to come in and they want to see it, so I'm gonna go back to it. So y'all don't have to rewind it and say it. Some of y'all was playing both sides of the fence, and like I said, keep that shit over there. I don't want to deal with that. I don't care who you deal with. I don't care why you deal with them or whatever, because I don't need no explanation from you. I don't. I don't want one. I literally could care less. I could. I could care a whole lot less. I choose not to. But you're not gonna play in my face. You're not. You could straddle the fence with somebody else, but you can't straddle the fence over here with me. You gonna be over here, you're not gonna be over here. And it's just as simple as that. I really don't care one way or the other. Let me tell y'all this. I'm gonna tell y'all just like this. I'm gonna tell y'all just like this. I know a lot of y'all got a lot to say about Winters Hall. I know y'all got a lot to say about Art Woodson, but let me tell you one thing I can say about Winters, though. This is just my experience with Winters, and me personally, my experience with Winters. She ain't straddled the fence with me. She ain't been on one side and on the other side. Now, she was on the other side before. She said what she said about it. It ain't had shit to do with me then. But I can tell you about her character right now, though. And she ain't did that with me. So I really don't care how y'all feel about it. That's still my listen. That's my girl in the bag of pearls. Shout out to you, Winters. But the whole thing about it is that I don't appreciate the foolishness that's going on. And then y'all want to come and jump, and then y'all want to be holier than now, and then y'all want to quote Bible scriptures, and y'all want to quote all of these other things, and y'all want to have all of these big words, and using semantics. Really, tomato, all of that. If you don't understand what semantics means, tomato, right? It's just I'm just saying. The thing about it is that it don't get no play over here. And I really don't give a fuck how you feel. It don't get no play over here. I I don't even be tripping about nobody coming on and talking or doing nothing like that. But Facebook. Yeah, I know. Thanks, Terrence. I had responded to that. That shit just don't get no play. And if y'all don't see that I seen that y'all was on bullshit and y'all think y'all gonna come over here and play nice with me, y'all got me fucked up. Cause I'm not doing that. And I know it's a lot of things that I'm not gonna say and a lot of things that I'm not gonna do, but y'all not about to play with me like that. Not about to play with me like that. I'm gonna tell you that right now. And I don't care. Listen, I don't give a fuck how you feel. Y'all not gonna play with me like that. So keep that shit over there and make sure when you go off and you get off of this and you go post or you go make a whatever that you make a post, you make a live, you make a whatever it is, make sure you get that shit straight and you stay your ass over there because I'm not playing nice. I'm not doing that because you're not about to play in my face. You're not about to do all that slick, snaky ass shit and think I'm not about to say nothing because I am. Now, I done told y'all a million times, I'm not doing that disrespect. I don't be trying to disrespect nobody. I ain't come over here. I ain't calling nobody out their name. I'm not doing nothing. I'm not disrespecting nobody or not. But y'all got one more motherfucking time to play with me. And I'm going to give you your issue. Y'all going to catch everything that y'all been asking for. I'm going to give it right to you. Y'all going to hear it and y'all going to see it. Because I'm not going to do that. We done now. Ain't no more of that. But I'm not playing that. So make sure that when you click up off of this, when I end, or when you get up off of this, you play nice and you come correct. Stay over there, because that's your best bet. Just stay over there. Get your little kickbacks and do all of that shit that you're doing over there and that you've been doing over there. Stay over there. Don't bring your punk ass over here. Flat out. And I mean that. And every last one of y'all motherfuckers know exactly who I'm talking about, and I ain't got to call you out. But if you like to know, y'all can call me 810-447-3454, and I'll gladly tell you if it's you or not. Flat out. I'm not doing that. So make sure you do it right. That's all I'm saying. Cause y'all gonna piss me the fuck off. Cause I done seen too many of them. And I know what be coming after one of my little podcasts, as y'all call it, or after one of my little lives, as y'all call it. Yeah, I know what be coming after that. So if you think I just because I ain't said nothing and I ain't seen it, I wasn't giving you no time and I won't give you, but I'm on that type of time now. So you got time, I got time. How about that?
I'm not even wasting time with it no more. Because personally, if I don't deal with you, I'm not coming on your live.
Flat
Personally,
out.
if I don't like you, I don't. Because it's nothing. If we've been there, done that, keep it moving. I'm not support. See, I'm gonna tell you like this. I seen something that tripped me out when I heard I'm not supporting nobody that if I don't rock with you, I'm not rocking with you. Because a lot of times that's not a lot of these things these people doing is not in good heart. They just want support. I'm not supporting you. Ain't none of that in good heart. People just want some support. They deal with a just use an example. This person could been and killed 100 people. They know he came and supported what I did. He all right with me. I'm not fucking with you. I mean, I'm just like I'm not dealing with that.
Flat out.
I ain't know you can have a inch of good in you if you over here killing people over here. I'm not. I'm not. No, girl, stay where you at. Deal with your emotions and go up. Because a lot of this is emotions.
Listen, first of all, stop talking to me. Don't do that. Don't tell me about my emotions or whatever, because I'm really not emotional. But you want me to get emotional, I will, because you one of the ones. Let me just be clear with that, okay? Because you one of the ones. So you see, because the thing about it is that I was in support of you a lot, right? And some of the things that you was doing, I was in support of that. But you felt like you got a little kickback or whatever, and somebody did a little something for you, then it was all right for you to go on the other side too, because you a fence straddler. You one of the ones that hop on one side and on the other too. So you want to talk about it? Let's do that. Cause I told you I got time, but you ain't hear me. You ain't hear me when I fucking said I got time, cause I got time. Don't you hit that end? Don't you dare.
I'm finna end it.
No,
Ain't gonna be here
don't.
no.
No, no, no,
Yeah,
no,
yeah,
no, no.
no,
Don't
no,
do that.
no.
No, don't do
Yeah,
that. Don't hit it. Don't hit
yeah,
it.
but
Know what I'm saying? No, let me say what I'm
this is
saying.
distraction.
No, no, no. I know it's a distraction. What
This
I'm saying,
distraction.
what I'm telling you is I said I got time. And you can give me a phone call because you one of the ones. You flat out one of the ones. I'm telling you, stop doing that. Listen, if you wanted to continue to be peaceful and you wanted to be that, don't do that with me, bro. That's not for us. It's not for us. That's all I was saying, Mickey. I wasn't finna
Yeah.
go up. I'm just telling you. I'm just telling him. You can be that distraction. I'm not being emotional about it, and you can't tell
Mm.
me how to do it. The thing of it is like I said, if you want to do that fence straddling and you okay with getting them peanuts and them crumbs, then by all means, you can crawl on the floor for them, bro. Because I'm not. I'm sitting at the table. And if they not gonna, I'm gonna push somebody over and get on it. I'm not taking that. But understand this, sir. You can't jump in and jump out when it's okay for you. I'm doing the work every day, whether you see me or not. That's the whole thing. You can't do that. Jump in, jump out. You on this side. You mad one day, you not mad the other day. They take something from you, you mad. They give it back, they give you a little piece of it. You okay with that? I'm not taking that. Don't give me shit if you're not gonna give it all to me. I don't want a piece of it. I want the whole thing, the whole fucking loaf. And if you okay with that, be okay with that. Don't bring that over here, is what I'm saying to you. And I done said that a million times. I'm going to keep telling you that. And I do got time. Call me. We can chop it up. Because this right here, not for us. This right here, not for us. But call me. You got my number. I'm around. I am definitely around. We not about to do that.
Mhm.
It's not for us.
Yeah.
So, with that being said,
Thank you, ma'am.
I love y'all. I love everybody that's rocking with me. I love everybody that come on here every time I come up here. I love that y'all like my energy or love my energy, or even sometimes if y'all feeling the way I'm feeling. But I love that you all stop in and y'all check in with me. I love that y'all are supporting 810 News Media Group. I love the ones that have supported Dr. Karen Weaver because I'm still rocking with her till the wheels fall off. Whatever she doing, I'm doing. So when you catch her, catch me too. I appreciate all of you rocking with my boy Mick and all of the other things that he's doing, even when I'm not around. I appreciate you all loving the city and doing everything that you are doing for the city. I want y'all to keep keeping on. This ain't it. It's not it. And even though it might look dark and it look grim, it's not it, y'all. It's not it, because we still got some fight in us and we can keep fighting. So keep keeping on. Justice for Lamar and Zaire and Vontrice. Please don't ever take your foot off of their neck about those babies and that young man. Please don't ever take your foot off their neck about that. Justice for those two babies. Miss Cooper, Miss Davis, I'm with you. I'm standing with you. Until I can't stand no more, I'm standing with you. So justice for Lamar and Zaire and Vontrice. Flat out. I love y'all. Make sure y'all take care of yourselves. Make sure that you love on each other. Make sure that you are holding yourself accountable for yourself so that you can hold other people accountable too, right? Because I'm gonna always hold me accountable so that I can hold other people accountable. And that's the reason why I can say what I can say to whomever I say it to, because I hold myself accountable for me and my actions. So now I feel like I can hold other people accountable too. So make sure that you are holding yourself accountable. Make sure that you are being healthy, you are eating healthy, you are doing the right things. Make sure that you are drinking not Flint water. Make sure you're drinking water, not Flint water, because Flint water is not clean. I don't care what they say to you. Do not drink it. Make sure that you are reaching out to Miss Cooper or Miss Davis if you can, and show them some love. Continue to pray for them daily. Daily. Continue to pray for their strength, right? Make sure that you are doing at least 30 minutes of cardio every day. Make sure you're getting that pork up out your diet, and do by all means try to get some of that red meat out, and definitely some of that salt and that sugar, okay? Make sure you love on somebody and love yourself. Love yourself, because if you don't love you, who else gonna do it? Because ain't nobody better than you. Make sure you love you. Make sure you continue to support us. Make sure you continue to support each other. Make sure you continue to support the people in your neighborhood and your city. Make sure that we are being the best parents that we can be. Make sure you checking on them and you loving on them and you giving them what they need, right? So if you need any resources or anything else, and mental health is really important, especially now because the sun not gonna be shining like it's been shining, and we got to get that vitamin D. So make sure you get out in the world, see some people, call some people, do some things, even if it's nothing but going to the movies, like right? Because I'm going to see Black Panther. See y'all going on out there and get some popcorn. I love y'all, Trevor. I hope that you all are safely driving and you have either made it back safe or you are safely getting back. Winters, I love you, girl. See y'all tomorrow. Y'all take care. Have a